Steve Gamache here with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video, and this time we're looking at the Atoma 400 grit diamond plate. So let's take a look at it. Here's the packaging. Pull it out of the package. The package itself doesn't have the grit level. What they do is on the plate itself, they mark the grit level on the plate. So they stamp it on the side to tell you which one it is. And a lot of times you can tell by feel, but the 400 and 600 are fairly close in feel. The 400 plate is useful for a couple of different things. I have one. This is not mine, but so this is a virgin one right out of the box or the package. But what these are good for, in my estimation, is they remove metal quickly. Not as quickly as the 140, but they're very good for studying bevels where you want to be fairly aggressive with your metal removal, but have a smoother feeling plate than a 140. And also have a finer scratch pattern than you get with your edge bevel with the 140. So again, it's pretty aggressive. You can remove metal quite quickly, especially on wear-resistant steels. And you can take and convert that scratch pattern to a waterstone pattern very easily by going with a similar grit level stone, like a Chaucera 400 or a Shapton 320 or anything in that kind of range. Even maybe a 500 grit stone, you can convert that scratch pattern quite well, quite quickly, and then move on up your progression, whether it's a 1K, 1.5, whatever you're going to. So great stone for that. And additionally, it works pretty well as a waterstone flattener. It doesn't flatten nearly as quickly as the 140, but it gives you a finer finish on your stone, and especially higher grit stones. And if you do your flattening often, and if you do it, as I said, frequently, so you don't disc very much, then you don't have as much stone to remove, and it makes the flattening process quicker. Now, if you've got coarse stones or stones that are heavily dished, you'll work a long time on this and kind of wear it down. But again, for higher grit stones and stones that, especially higher grit stones, usually don't dish much, you can put a nice, quick flattening and treatment of the stone surface, have a nice smooth surface. Also, if you flatten with 140 Atoma plates and you like a little bit smoother finish on your stones, especially higher grit stones, you can go ahead and just treat the top of the stone lightly with this and then smooth that surface out for a little bit nicer sharpening surface if you want to do that. So I think this plate is quite versatile. So it makes a great starter as a coarse stone on a sharpening progression if you need to do that, yet it's not so coarse feeling as the 140. So there you have a very versatile plate, in my opinion, the Atoma 400 grit diamond plate.